Alright. This is a little bit different from what I normally post. But I was playing Overwatch today and it went terribly. I played 4 games and 3 of them had like level 15 people that were hard carrying their team. And I was just like, I don't think anybody wants to watch me complain about Overwatch, so I'm gonna just play some Rocket League and just chill and talk. Okay. But, thank you. But yeah, Overwatch has been kind of rough the last couple days. It just feels kind of empty, like, I don't know why, but the game just, it's hard for me to have fun in it a lot of the time. I have played it a little bit, like, I have probably 600 or something hours in it, which isn't that much to a lot of people, but, it is just kind of, it's just a frustrating game, and I think anyone who's ever played Overwatch can understand why that is. The characters themselves are fun to play, but none of them are fun to play against. Like, I shouldn't say none of them, but like, a lot of them, a lot of the newer characters in particular, are not fun to play against. And it feels really bad to have a team-based game where so much is just not fun to deal with. Because then you end up being, like, toxic towards your team. Even though, like, I'm not actually that toxic as a player in general, but Overwatch brings out the worst in anyone who plays it. That's just how it is. And this is kind of just like a rant video, I guess. But I really wish that Overwatch tried to make their game more fun instead of being frustrating. Like, it feels really good as McCree to stun the Reinhardt when he's using his ult, but on the receiving end, it's not fun at all to lose your ult when you're playing Reinhardt. Or if you're playing against a Tracer who's good, you're just having a bad time, like the whole time. It's unfortunately just the way it is. And I don't know. The fact that they haven't had any new content, like, at all for over a year is just, like, ridiculous to me. We're talking about a company that makes billions of dollars, and they can't put out any content. Jeff Kaplan left the game. And I'm guessing there's a good reason for that, because he was, like, the lead guy for that, and you don't just leave in the middle of making the second game, unless if there's a reason, but I don't know. There's almost always a reason for stuff like that, and especially like the vice president of Blizzard. I'm pretty sure that's what Jeff Kaplan was. As well as the lead designer for a game that was as big as Overwatch, just leaves. It's just ridiculous. And I don't know. I know that a lot of people feel the exact same way as I do. But there's like, it just doesn't change. Overwatch has been this way for a while. And I don't know. It's just frustrating. I just genuinely have no idea how a company that has so much money refuses to do anything. And I'm sure they're working really hard on Overwatch 2, but it doesn't matter because the game that they're basing it off of is just like fundamentally flawed. Like, Overwatch at first was great because it was new and people weren't trying to basically cause problems. But I don't know. The Overwatch League, like last year, or I guess it's last year, yeah, was just not very successful at all. The game has been hemorrhaging players. Like, you can notice it when you play quick play or competitive. Like, most people I see have more time played than I do. You don't see new players pick up Overwatch and want to play it. And that includes like people that I know. I play with a group of friends, and one of them didn't start playing Overwatch until like a year and a half in. Or maybe it was 2 years in. And they really did not like it. And I can't blame them, because the characters that are in the game that people want to abuse because they can carry games are also the most annoying characters in the game. You have Tracer, Doomfist, Genji. Like, these are all characters that are just incredibly frustrating to go against. And there's also Widowmaker, which is a whole nother thing. But Widowmaker I don't think is as prevalent anymore. It's usually one of those 3 characters that are used. It's a good shot. But I don't know. Right now I'm just kind of rambling, but I really hope that Overwatch can get it together, because I really do like Overwatch as a game, like the concept of the game. But their design philosophy for a lot of the characters and just the game in general has been poor, to say the least. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with it, basically. There we go. And, yeah. It's just weird to me. Take into account what people are going against. Like, let me ask you, whoever is watching this right now. When you play Overwatch, if you play Overwatch, what is the most frustrating thing that you go up against? Because for me, it's typically their DPS are just insanely good. Possibly like smurfing most of the time. And I'm just kind of left looking at the scoreboard, seeing that, oh, there's like a level 26 Tracer playing competitive. And they are obviously way better than anyone that I've ever played with. That was a good game. But I'm just curious if there's anything that you think stands out more so than that. Like good tank players, for instance, like a Zarya or Roadhog. Like, there's just so many characters in the game that can be frustrating to go against. Diva. Like, there's a lot of characters. Wrecking Ball is also really annoying. Sigma, to me, he's not that annoying. I haven't even mentioned Echo. I think Echo shouldn't exist. The way she is, anyway. It's just a dumb character. It's just such a dumb design choice. But anyway, yeah. To say that my Overwatch games today have gone poorly would be an understatement. They went terribly. They were probably the most frustrating games I played since I started playing again, and it's like the last 2 days I've played. I combined about 9 games, and every single one of them, they're not worth posting on YouTube, because it's just me being frustrated, and it's not fun to watch like someone die 10 times a game because they have a Doomfist that is level 20 or whatever and just insanely good at the game. It's just not fun to watch, and I feel like me complaining about it in this way instead of while I'm playing the game is a lot more constructive than being like, oh, wow, this game is just dumb. Like, you know, because I don't hate the game. It's just really the character design needs to change. And hopefully in Overwatch 2, they're like, okay, what is it like to play against this? Instead of being like, okay, what is the most annoying thing we can think of and make that a character? But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I mean, if you guys agree with me, Let me know in the comments if you like this video. Please like the video. And if you want to see more content like this, or just see more content from me in general, please subscribe. I'm sorry for the 10-minute long rant, but I could go on for a lot longer. But I feel like it's pretty well known what the issues are in the game. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.